All right, the transmission was hauling this 7,000-pound trailer today, and I was headed down the road, and the ABS light and the brake light came on. Got 30 minutes later to get to my destination. I'm there probably 45 minutes, so I had the engine shut off. Come out, started up, leaving, get about 3 or 4 miles from the place, and the check engine light comes on, and the transmission will no longer shift into overdrive. So let's see what we got here. Scan some codes here. Alrighty. We got 6 completed, 4 not supported, 0 uncompleted. Let's see what we got. All right, read codes right there in the first one. Current DTC codes. Let's hit that one. It says we got 7 pending. Huh. All right, we got a PO 700. My button was back up. PO 700 is transmission control system. PO 988 transmission fluid pressure sensor switch. And PO 888 TCM power relay sensor circuit. No, that's not good. All right, so let's escape out of these and let's go down and hit pending codes. 1 through 3, same thing, same codes. Okay, so they're still pending. All right, let's get out of that. It says there's 7. Let's get out of that. Let's go down to erase codes since we know what the codes are. Hit OK. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Please turn ignition on with engine off. Press enter key. I'm assuming the enter key is the OK key. Maybe not. Let's go back up, make sure it cleared them. Let's do read codes. Still showing 3 codes. Okay, it didn't clear them. Erase codes. What are we doing wrong here? Yes. Press the enter key. Which one is the enter key? Okay, now it says it's been cleared. All right, check engine light's blinking now. Let's start it up. Let's see if the check engine light goes off. The ABS light stays on though. Alrighty. Well, let's dive a little deeper and see if we can figure out what's causing these problems. Okay, so governor pressure sensor, I believe is what this thing is called. I talked to a buddy of mine who's a tech at a Chrysler dealership, sent him the codes and told him what the truck was doing, and he said this right here is my problem, as long as I don't have a wire that's rubbing somewhere or corroded connection. So we're going, it's only 19 bucks. I got the new one, so we're going to try to take that off. So it is an 8mm nut on the back side in here. See if I can get you in there. Oh, I tell you what, there ain't a lot of room in here. There you go. There's a nut right up in there, and that's the 8mm. I'm using a deep wad. I may have to get an extension too. So let me do that and get a screwdriver or a pair of needle noses to see if I can get this clip. I think I pull that red tab out right there, I believe is what you have to do. I'll find out here in a second. Okay, I pulled a little red tab here out. And I can't quite get in here and hold the phone at the same time. So let me just disconnect that harness. I'll be right back with you. Pretty sure it just pulls off now because I slid the red tab back. That should have done it. Okay, so what I had to do, even though I slid this little red tab back, I couldn't get this harness off. It felt like this button right here was spongy, and I pushed on it, but I guess just the position I'm in, laying on my back, if you want to lift, you probably could do it a little better. Should have put that on the side where you see it. But anyway, I had noticed the one guy that I did see that was working on one of these, he took the sensor out while it was still attached. If you do that, just be ready to put the new sensor in real quick, because I didn't have my new sensor ready quite quick enough, and I spilt that much tranny fluid. So I don't know, a third of a quart, not very much, pint, half a pint. But yeah, you got to press that little let me get in here again. You got to press that little button right there, and that releases the sensor, or the connector. All right, let me plug this back in and clean up my mess, top the transmission off just a tiny bit, and we'll go for a test drive. Okay, so I got the connector back on and securely good and tight, and then I couldn't get the red tab to push back in, so you got to push that little button in. And again, I'm kind of laying on my right shoulder, so it's a little tough to do, but I pushed it in, and I actually took a ratchet and just kind of tapped it, and it went in, it snapped, so it's good, it's in there. The bolt's good and tight. Let me clean up and let's go for a drive. All right, guys, here's the tools that I used. 1/4-inch drive ratchet, extension bar, well, maybe 2-inch extension bar, 8mm deep socket. You're gonna have to have a deep socket extension bar. I wasn't able to break it loose. I got timid, didn't want to break anything. So I went and got this here with some leverage and put the adapter, 3/8 to 1/4-inch adapter on it. Snapped right off just as pretty, didn't break anything. And I brought some brake parts cleaner, just kind of clean up under there. I'm gonna slide the cardboard back a little bit because I don't want to make a bigger mess with this cardboard than I already have, and spray it down up in there with that, and that'll be it. Well, guys, that did the trick. I made it back, and I hooked back up to the trailer. Technician, my buddy, I called him. He said disconnect from the trailer just in case it goes into limp mode. He said you might be able to limp it home without a trailer, so I did. So I got the hook back up, got the torsion bars back on it, so we're good to go. And I hope you guys got something out of that. I didn't see another video on YouTube on replacing that. Maybe I named it wrong. There was the one guy. He wasn't that thorough on what all you needed. Maybe I'm wrong there. Anyway, you got another video to look at, and I cleared out 7 codes when I started up this morning. So hopefully that does the trick, guys. I hope so. So scroll down and look at some of the other videos we got. Hit that thumbs up on those if you could, please. Watch those videos, share them. We got all kinds of content going into 5 years now, I think. Holy cow. And let me know what you think. I mean, it's hard to video this stuff when you by yourself and land on dirt. I don't need a truck, but with an iPhone, but I do the best I can to try to show you what all needs to be done. So hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, Bob out.